Revision, chapter 6 as the matrix, lesson 6.1. If we have this matrix and I will ask you to make some of the operation about this matrix. What is the meaning of this operation? R2, arrow R3. What is the meaning of this operation? What is the meaning of this operation?
Switch.
Switch between R2 and R3. So there are R1, keep as it. So the first step we keep R1 as it. So 4, 3, 0, and 5 keep as it. And make switch between R2 and R3. Make switch between this represent for R2 and this represent for R3. Make switch between them. So it will be 2, 0, -3, and -8. Another one, 1, 4, -1, and 9. Any problem about this exercise, Ivanat? Any problem? Okay. Another one.
Yeah.
If I want to ask you about the multiply 1/5 multiply by R1, multiply R1 and R2, R1. What is the row? It will be keep as it, and what is the roots will be change? You can help me. What is the roots will be keep as it, and what is the roots will be change?
Miss كلهم في R1.
Yes.
We're going to divide R1 by 5.
And the change inside R1 or R2 or R3?
R1.
R1. Okay. So maybe write on the exam as the change in R2. So the value after an arrow, it will be change. The value or the row after an arrow هو اللي هيحصل له change. So row 2 it will be change. So row 2 after an arrow هو اللي هيحصل له change. And R1 and R3 keep as it. Yes? So write at the first R1 and R3 keep as it. So R1 it will be 4, 0, 4, 3, 0, and 5. And R3 it will be 2, 0, -3, and -8. R2 it will be changed as what يا رغد?
Divided by 5.
Divide by
5.
Yes, 1/5. So it's meaning R2, R1 divide by 5. R1 divide by 5. R1 divide by 5. R1 divide by 5. Divide by 5 for each element. So it will be 4/5. It will be, I will change in here, another color. So 4/5 and 3/5 and 5/5 and 0/5 it will be 0. 5/5 it will be 1. Any problem about this idea? Any problem? If I will ask
No.
if I will ask you about R1 to change R2, you remember in R2 هو it will be a change and R1 and R3 keep as it. Okay. Another one. If I will ask you -2, R2, R1 plus R3, and write the answer inside R2. Yes, يا حنين. What is the row we should change? What is the row that will be changed and what is the row that will be keep as it?
The first row.
The
row.
What?
The first row.
It change or keep as it?
it keep as it.
keep as it. Okay, طب what about the change? اللي change in which row? The row
In the
after
second row.
R. So R2. So be careful.
We're gonna, okay.
Yes, be careful. And after R2, it will be change. Here, R2 will be change. R1 and R3, it will be keep as it. R1 and R3 keep as it. So write it R1 زي ما هما the first step يا بنات. Write the root is the constant without a change at the first. So what is the root's constant without a change? It will be R1, it will be 4, 3, 0, and 5. R3, it will be 2, 0, -3, and -8. But how you can find the change inside the row 2? Yes, yeah. With how you can find the change inside the row 2? Ghadi? Ghadi, you can help me? Who can help me يا بنات؟ Yes, يا رغد.
We're gonna multiply -2 by R1.
Yes, so
هيصير
yes. So multiply by
-8.
-8. So take R1, multiply by -2. So it will be -8 and
-6
6 and 0
and 0.
and -10. So
10.
we multiply
-10.
-2 for each element inside R1. Okay, and after that, so this is the first step about the -2 multiplied by R1. Okay, and after that, added the answer for the R3. So make highlight for this answer,
Negative.
and we should add it with R3, with this row. Let's add these two values with each other and write the answer inside R2. Yes, try to make Adia Ragad.
-8 plus 2 equals -6.
-6.
-6 plus 2 equals -4.
-6 plus 0.
-6 plus 0
It will be
equals
-6.
-6.
And
0 plus -3, -3.
-3. Not forget this one, okay? And -10. -8.
-10 plus -8. -18.
-18. Any problem about this exercise, Ibanat? So it is very important to make a practice for this idea about the lesson 6.1. I will start now about the lesson 6.2 and 6.3. It is a very important idea about the inverse and Kramer's rule. Okay, I will solve with you now about the inverse if we have the inverse, and I want to ask you about how you can find the inverse. Now, if we have this matrix, and ask you how you can find for this the inverse for this matrix. Who can remember step number 1? Step 1 to find the
To cross.
Yes, step 1 before cross, we should find the determinant of the matrix. If the determinant يا بنات equals to 0, so no inverse. No inverse. So the first step we should check about the determinant of the matrix A. If the determinant equals 0, so no inverse without completing solve. Okay? Maybe in the finalized this one, yes, maybe. Okay? Determinant of A. What about the determinant? Determinant about the multiply about the diagonal. So 8 multiplied by 4, 8 multiplied by 4 minus wallah, minus wallah, minus another diagonal, 6 multiplied by 5, it will be direct 30. So it will be 32 minus 30. So the answer it will be 2. It is the first step how you can find the inverse of the matrix. The step 1 finds what? Finds the determinant. The determinant in here it will be 2 not equals to 0, so you can complete the step number 2. Step 2. I will write it 1 over it determined, and we should change the diagonal. How you can change the diagonal?
switch 8 مع 4
Yes.
change الساين حق 5 و 6.
Excellent. So to find the to switch the value, to make a change, we change between the diagonal 8 and 4, change the place, so it will be 4 and 8. And it changes the sign for this diagonal, so it will be -5 and -6. We should complete يا بنات. Have multiply the matrix, so يا حنين we should divide by 2 for each element inside the matrix. Multiply by half, it is meaning divide by 2. So divide by 2 for each element inside the matrix. Yes, complete يا ليان الدوسري. 4 divide by 2.
Yes. 2.
2. Yes, complete. -5 over 2. Keep as it يا بنات.
Keep
not
as
write
it,
as the
yes.
yes, not write as the decimal number. Okay, keep as it. -6
Or -3.
-3 and
بعدين 4.
4. Any problem about this part يا grade 12? Any
No,
problem?
thank you.
Okay, so this is about the inverse. We should remember the exercise يا بنات. And I will ask you inside about I will ask you about the inverse of the matrix. Inverse is represent for the inverse of the matrix. As the third exercise, it is very important. We should remember it about find the solution. The third idea, use the Cramer's rule. Use the Cramer's rule. Yes, in here. Use the Cramer's rule. Use the Cramer's rule to find the solution. Okay? As a third idea now, I want to find the Cramer's rule to find the solution. Yes, I want to solve it now. If we have the two equations as a system, we have the two equations as a system. I want to use the Cramer's rule. So step number 1, to find the solution, what about the step number 1? If I want to use the Cramer's rule, what is the solution here? What is the first step? Who can help me? What is the first step to find the solution by using Cramer's rule? To find the solution, the first step, or step number 1, rewrite the system as the matrix. This is the system, this is the first equation, and this is the second equation. So it will be right as the coefficient of the variable x and y without a result. So it will be 3 and 2. And write the coefficient in here. It will be -4 and -1. This is step number 1. Convert. So what is about the step number 1? Convert a system to the matrix without an answer. Step number 2. Yes. Okay. Step number 2. Step 2. Find determinant of the matrix. يعني this matrix will be matrix A. Okay, find the determinant of the matrix. How you can find the determinant of the matrix يا حلا? How you can find the determinant of the matrix?
1 over D
1
وتطلع
over
الانفرس.
لا determinant. At the first we should multiply determinant. It is meaning multiply the diagonal. Subtract each other. Yes?
حيكون 3 multiply -1 minus 2 multiply -4.
Yes. 3 multiplied by -1 -3 minus, not forget the minus in grade 12, minus -4 multiplied by 2, it will be -8. Calculation. So -3 plus 8 equals to 5. If you want to use the calculator on the final, not forget to write the negative inside the parentheses. Okay? So it is very important. So this is the first important value. The second one, or step number 3, step 3, step number 3, to find x to find y. Step number 3, I want to find the value of x and find value of y. To find value of x, we change the column of x. We change the first column. يعني change the first column and keep the second as it. 2, -1. To find y, it change y. To find y, it change y and keep an x as it. And if I want to find the x, I will change x, the column x. This represent for x and this represent for y. If I want to find x, change x. Change x by what يا بنات? Change x by using الأنسر 6 and -13. Okay, so change the value of x and write 6 and -13. So 6, I will use the calculator, 6 and -13. In here, change y, change the column of y and write it 6 and -13. Any problem about this step? Any problem?
بس يفرق إذا حطينا 13 over 6 ولا لازم 6 تكون فوق يعني؟
السيستم اوف ذا ايكويشنز هيكونوا تحت بعض، لازم احطهم بالترتيب 6 -13. اوكي الايكويشنز بس هنا ما عنديش مكان اكتبهم. الايكويشنز بنفس الترتيب السيستم اوف ذا ايكويشنز بنفس الترتيب اللي انت رتبتيه. انت كتبتي 3 2 صح؟ كتبتي الايكويشن 3 2 يبقى لازم الفيرست 1 يكون كام هو كمان 6. يعني انت لو عايزه تكتبي as يا رغد هنا is represent for 6 and is represent for 13. switch بقى between الكولم بنفس الارينج 3 2 6 -1 and -4 -1 13. You understand now?
Yeah.
Okay. يلا I will complete now. After rewrite as a matrix again, we should find the determinant for this matrix and determinant for this matrix. So I want to find the determinant of the matrix. This one it's will called A1 and this one it's called determinant for the matrix A2. Okay, as a variable 1 as a variable 2. How you can find the determinant again? Who can help me? Layan Mufti, you can help me please. Layan. Radi. Radi, you can help me. يبقى لا مضطرية بقى. يلا يا حنين help me.
هنعمل 6 multiplied by negative 1 it's gonna be
6
negative
multiplied
6.
by negative 1 it will be negative 6.
Negative 13 multiplied by 2 هيكون 6
negative
26 negative 26.
negative 26. negative 26. ما تنسيش يا حنين إن هنا في negative between them. So the correct
Okay.
answer in here it will be 20. يلا another one. We can find the determinant now. But don't forget this one, it is very important. Determinant for another one. 3 multiply negative 13, it will be negative 39.
Yes, negative 4 multiplied by 6 is gonna be
Negative
24.
24. So the correct answer it will be negative 39 plus 24. It will be negative 50. So it is the important value. Okay. Now, what is the value of x? Finish. محدش يقول لي finish. Okay. This way to find the x, but the last step to write the x. So x equal determinant of a1, determinant a1 over determinant for the matrix A. So it will be 20 over determinant of the matrix 5. So the answer it will be 4. So x it's represent for 4. So the solution it will be 4 as the order pair. The next one, negative 15. So to find y by the same way, determinant of a2 over determinant A. So it will be negative 15 over 5. So it will be negative 3. So this will be the final answer as the order pair for a negative 3.
بس
Yes,
هو أنت حاطة الساين هذه حقت الأبسوليوت فاليو.
it is represent for the determinant, not the absolute value. This is not the information of the determinant. Okay, so the solution.
والفاينل answer يكون coordinate pair.
Yes, order pair. Okay. To check your answer, how you can check your answer after finish and you want to make a revision? How you can check your answer and this is the correct answer? Take the value of x, substitute, take the value of x, take the value of x4 and negative 3 and substitute for the first equations. Yalla, try to check your answer now. So it will be 4 to check your answer. 3 multiplied by 4 plus 2 multiply negative 3. If the answer it will be equal to 6, it's correct. But we should check, make substitute in the two part of the system of the equations. So it will be 12 minus 6. So it's the correct answer 6. So the first one is okay. We should make substitute in here again. So negative 4 substitute by another equation. So negative 4 multiplied by 4 minus negative 3. If the correct answer, if the answer is negative 13, so it's correct. So negative 16 plus 3, it will be negative 13, so it's correct. So we should do this part to check your answer is correct. Any problem about how you can solve the Cramer's rule? It is very, 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 very important on the final, inshallah. Okay? All this session, it is very important. I will solve with you now. Exercise, it is very easy, but some of the student كان في مشاكل في البارت دوت يا بنات في التست, I will solve with you, okay? So it is very easy and very important. Okay, it's the last part. If I will ask you if we have the A and B is the two matrix. So I have the matrix A and matrix B, dimension 5 by 3. And ask you what is about the order for A minus B. اتفقنا ان في important notes لازم نكون عارفينها. ان الدايمنشن في الماتريكس سواء في add or subtract the same dimension. So if we have the matrix it will be the dimension 5 by 3. And another matrix with the dimension 5 by 3. If I want to add or subtract, this matrix. So the dimension should be also 5 by 3. Okay, maybe on the final I will ask you at the plus a plus b, maybe change this value as the مثلا 6 by 2. So if I give you another exercise, a plus b is the 2 matrix with the dimension 6 by 2, what is the order of the a plus b? It will be also equal what? 6 by 2. You understand this point? As the complete on the
Yeah.
exam or as the multiple choices. This exercise, it is very easy. حرام تغلطوا فيه بجد، في بعض البنات غلطوا فيه، حرام. If we have the two matrix equal each other, so it will be the first element for the first matrix equal the first element for the second matrix. So it will be 14 equal negative 7r. Solve as the equations. والله negative 7 multiplied by r in opposite operation divide ما هياش add ولا subtract. Okay, with 7 divide يعني 14 divide by 7, so r equals to negative 2. 3t equals to 15 divide by 3 divide by 3, so t equals to 5. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, now who can remember about the area of the triangle? I will solve with you now. If I will ask you about the area of the triangle quickly because there are only 3 minutes, I will try to finish. Yes, area of the triangle. So the first step يا بنات الارrange ان انا اكتب فيه الماتريكس the same. Okay, يعني if we start with 0 0 negative 2 and 8 and after that 4 12, maybe some of the students start with 4 12 negative 2 8 and 0 0 is the same. Okay, but not forgetting the area is the positive value with the absolute. I will start now. To find the area of the triangle is a very important exercise as the solving on the final, inshallah. So pay attention with me, please. So the rule, it will be half. The rule, it will be half. أنا قلت برضو grade 12 3 كملت معاهم للآخر إزاي يعني. half. half 4 12. You can see the number يا بنات. 4 12 and negative 2 8 0 0. We should write as 1 1 1. Okay, and after that rewrite. And after that rewrite again the first and the second column. Write with me please. Negative
بس تدخلي على اللون بين غمقيه من فوق.
منين يا رغد؟
ادخلي على اللون. ايوه ايه فوق شي ال 80
يس
قدميها لقدام اخر شيء
كده.
وي امزح لا لازم جربي.
ايه لا خلاص مش راضية.
ولازم يكون 100
بالعكس،
عشان
الجهة
يبان
الثانية الجهة الثانية.
الجهة الثانية.
طيب 4 negative 12 1. Okay 1. I will clean this one. Only the first and second column, so 8 and 0. And after that we should make أهي الحمد لله ظبط. And make multiply for the diagonal like this way. It is very important. يلا try to multiply 4 multiplied by 8, it will be 32. 12 multiply 1 multiply by 0, it will be 0. 1 multiply negative 2 multiply by 0, it will be 0. Minus another diagonal. Not forget the half, okay? Not forget the answer, it will be multiplied by half. Another diagonal,